I want to share with you a very powerful solution if you are constantly having fights, arguments, and massive blowouts with your spouse. I know that you probably have tried a lot of different things and it seems as though that nothing seems to fail you. You might be just having a simple discussion, a simple talk, and then before you know it, it has actually catalyzed into a massive fight. Now, the next time you are having a glorified discussion or an argument or conflict, I want to make a suggestion. It's a simple suggestion, but it's not easy, because when you're under the heat, when you're being attacked, when you're being put down, your natural instinctive defense is to defend yourself, is to fight back, or if you can't get anywhere with that, is to shut down and protect your heart from all these bullets and knives that are stabbing it through words. But here is something that might be useful. You can try it and see. Give it a, rather than giving tit for tat, butter for fat, you kill my dog, I kill your cat. You listen. Now, this is not easy, because when someone is criticizing you, when someone's having a go at you, when someone is having contempt for you, when someone is disrespecting you, when someone is putting you down, it's not easy to remain calm, cool, and collected. But I want you to regulate your emotions, manage your feelings, and listen. Why? Because when you listen and really hear what the person is saying and listen beyond the words, you will begin to recognize that the person, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband or wife, while they seem to be out to get you, beyond that, they may be very hurt. They may be very vulnerable. They may be upset, yes, but beyond the upset, beyond the anger, beyond the vitriol that they are spitting out at you, is a hurt, vulnerable person inside. The analogy I usually give to people is there is their animal. Usually even the most dangerous animals, when they're calm, when they're contented, when they're not hungry, when they're not hurt, they just leave you alone. The most dangerous animal is an animal that either feels threatened, is hurt, or is very hungry. Similarly, when our spouses, partners, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, when they are hungry for your attention, when they want to feel that they matter to you, when they want to know that they're enough for you, when they want to be seen by you, when they want to be validated by you, when their emotional needs need to be met, it will trigger them to lash out, to complain, to criticize. And that is counterproductive, obviously. But when you get to understand, they're not necessarily, although it seemed like that from the things they're saying, they're trying to get your attention rather than trying to simply hurt you. Another analogy that I use for this is what parents do, usually particularly mothers. If the child is crying and screaming and having an angry outburst or throwing usually the mother is quite good, usually, not always, of recognizing that there is something wrong with that child, particularly if the child can't speak. They would have to find out, is the child hungry? Is the child comfort? Maybe they need a nappy change. Maybe they're too hot. Maybe they're uncomfortable in some way, shape, or form. And they have to move beyond just the screaming and the crying and the tantrum that the child is giving and seek out the need. So behind every action, behind every behavior, there is a feeling or a thought. Behind that feeling and thought is a need. And if you can get to the need, then chances are you can effectively resolve the conflict, which is the tip of the iceberg. And so you need to listen. And if you can, listen until the person finishes, and it may feel like an eternity. You may feel like you have to sit there under the fire. But if you can regulate your emotions, calm yourself down, and there is a reason why this person is getting off. There is a reason why this person is having a go. And when they're finished, you ask this powerful question: what would make you feel better. What do you want me to do? Now, this is really what you need to hear. What would make your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend feel better? What would solve the issue for them? What can you do? And it must be practical and pragmatic. Something that you can action. What can you do that would change their emotions, their feelings, that would make them feel better, that would answer the deep problem that they have? And then do it. You don't have to guess. They've told you. Do it. And I guarantee you, $1 against a duck biscuit, that in 95 to 99% of the cases, your issues would be solved. Now, if you're in a situation that you need some support and help with, please feel free to get in touch with me. The link is in the bio or someplace on this page, in the description, and I'll be happy to support you. Talk soon.